Hello everyone, welcome to Unlocking Chinese. I'm Grace Yang from Beijing. Today we're going to talk about how to ask questions about time in Chinese. Firstly, you need to know two important phrases, 什么时候 and 几点. Literally, 什么 means what, 时候 means a period of time. 几 means how many, 点 means a clock. So basically, when we ask about the time, 什么时候 means when and 几点 means what time. Now, I guess you already know the main difference between 什么时候 and 几点. Yes, 几点 is more precise than 什么时候. Therefore, 几点 requires a more specific answer. 什么时候 requires a less detailed and a more general answer. For example, if you ask 你什么时候走 when I'm leaving, the answer could be 明天 tomorrow or 明天早上8点 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. However, if you ask 你几点走, the answer must be a specific time like 明早8点 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you want to ask, when did you fall in love with me? You should say, 你是什么时候爱上我的？
你什么时候爱上我的？你什么时候说过爱上我的？自作多情。
You can't say, 你是几点爱上我的？ It sounds pretty weird, doesn't it? Let's move on to the second part, sentence structure. Take this sentence, for example, 你什么时候回来? When will you come back? 你 you 什么时候 when 回来 come back. Let's pay attention to the word order. We can see the word order in Chinese and English is different. In English, we say, when will you come back? If we want to change a statement into a question, we need to put when in front of the sentence. While in Chinese, we don't have such a step. We just say, 你什么时候回来? The same order as statements. Statement, 我明天回来. Question, 你什么时候回来? Same. Quite easy, right? But there is a problem here. Where is will? In English, tenses are usually expressed through the verb. Unlike English, we don't really have tenses in Chinese. That is, we don't change the form of the verbs no matter when things happen. So the good news is, you don't need to worry about adding d or ed at the end of a verb. However, this could also be bad news, which is you can't change the form of the verb to express the tenses. You need to figure out something else to express the tenses. Don't worry, let me tell you the secret. Let's start from the past tense. When we want to ask about the time when something has already happened, we usually add 是 的 into the sentence. Yes, you don't change the form of verb, but you need to add something else. For example, 你是什么时候回来的? When did you come back? We add 是 in front of 什么时候, add 的 at the end of the sentence. Or we just omit 是, only add 的 at the end of the sentence. This form is usually used for spoken language. We can just say 你什么时候回来的？你 you 什么时候 when 回来 come back. If you want to ask the specific time, you can use 几点。你是几点回来的？ Or you just admit 是。你几点回来的？昨晚7点。We just talk about the past tense. How about the future tense? When it comes to asking about the time when something will happen, this one is easy. Basically, we don't add anything into the sentence. For example, if we want to say, when will you come back? Just say, 你什么时候回来？你什么时候回来？明天，明天。哦，你几点回来？你几点回来？我明天大概11点到家。我明天大概11点到家。Okay, next, present tense. If you want to ask about the general time when something happens, we can add the adverb 一般 or 通常, which means usually. Okay. 一般，一般，通常，通常。You need to pay attention to that 一般 is mostly used in oral language, while 通常 is mostly used in written language. And we put the adverb in front of 什么时候 or 几点。For instance, 你一般什么时候打篮球？你 you 一般 usually 什么时候 when 打篮球 play basketball. When do you play basketball usually? 中国的超市通常几点关门？中国的超市 supermarkets in China 通常 usually 几点 what time 关门 close. What time do supermarkets in China usually close? 晚上9点钟 at 9 o'clock in the evening. Okay, that's all for today. Now let's summarize the content we learned today. Firstly, the useful phrases. 什么时候几点一般通常 and the differences between them. Secondly, the sentence structure, including how Chinese people express without changing the form of verbs. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Feel free to practice using some of these phrases and sentences in the comment section. It will help you remember them better. 如果你喜欢今天的视频，别忘记点赞、订阅和分享哦。好啦，下次见了 ，See you next time.